My son Colton is 9 now, and when Colton was just after he turned 2, he began experiencing epileptic seizures. And we saw doctors, we got a diagnosis. We were very fortunate to get a diagnosis very quickly. Started on some pharmaceutical meds. He did not respond. We didn't see a change in the seizures. So we continued trying more and more. And eventually, after about 2 years, we had completely exhausted all anti-seizure medications combinations. At one time he was on 8 different medicines. Some were combating side effects from the medicine, and still not getting proper seizure control. So we, at that point, had exhausted everything we could that was available to us, every treatment option. And at the time, we were doctoring up in Minnesota. We had gone out of our home state of Nebraska to doctor and get consults multiple places around the nation. And so up in Minnesota, a group of experts, as they looked at Colton and they said, there's just really not a lot more we can do right now. We'll continue giving him medicines, combating the side effects, right? Prescribing other medicines so that we can get rid of these side effects. And, slowly it was very clear to me that I was losing my child, not just to these seizures, but to the treatments that were not working and making him sicker. And so I really begged them, like, what do you mean there's nothing more you can do? This just look at this little boy, right? Full of life, has a whole healthy life ahead of him. And that is when they brought up medical cannabis. And I, of course, said, okay, tell me more. I'm going to be very honest. I didn't know what I didn't know. It's not something I had a, negative connotation with. I didn't know. And so I very quickly asked, tell me more. What do I do? And they said, unfortunately, we can't have this conversation with you because you don't live in a legal state. It's a minor child. And I grabbed one of the doctors as he was leaving and I said, no. And he had told me he had a son, Colton's same age. And I just said, what would you do? And he said, I would suggest going back home and either moving or trying to legalize it.